Right. Oh my god! It's actually, for once, we have good... We have good connection. Holy shit, you guys. Right. Live stream this bitch. I've actually got... I haven't actually got that much to do today. Like, I do need to record a couple of things, but outside of that, actually, I can do that in like an hour. Anyway, so I decided I'm going to play Hoi4. Because why the fuck not? I'm going to go ahead and do it on Veteran, on Iron Man, and with historical AI focuses. I'm not going to lie. I haven't actually played Hoi4 in a hot minute. Let me turn down the computer audio. I have not played Hoi4 in a hot minute, alright? I'll tell you that now. I also have not played that 1.14 version that much. So, you know, it oh, fuck, what have I just brought myself into? So, I'm in Elite difficulty. We've got fucking Elite difficulty, and we've got all the other shit in between. I am obviously going to have to stay as the German Reich. As much as I would honestly prefer to be the German Empire, I just don't have the troops needed to invade the Allies quickly. And I don't want this to become a war with the US, right? I have absolutely no intention of going into the USA, or anywhere else for that matter, actually, outside of the countries that I've got shown on the thumbnail. So, yeah. Maybe I should bring up an image of... Maybe I should keep an image up, like, permanently throughout this thing, just to be like, hey, this is where I'm going to do things, yippee. Maybe... Nah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You see the thumbnail, you know what I'm trying to do. Right. So, first things first, we're going to go straight into fucking Netherlands. And after we go into the Netherlands, we're then going to go straight into Belgium and France. It'd probably be smart if I went into Belgium first, actually. Actually, no, my intention is to conquer the entirety of these guys anyway, so it doesn't honestly matter which way I do it. Just as long as I do it. So, let's set our things up and all that jazz. Warning, please configure both primary and backup streams. The comparisons of the streams failed because one of the streams had an invalid configuration. What the fuck does that even mean? Please configure both primary and backup streams correctly. Oh, now we've gone back to good connection. What the fuck does configure mean? Well, I know what configure means. I just don't know what the fuck that means when it comes to stream terms. Alright, I don't stream. I'm not a streamer. I'm a Hoi4 day by dayer, okay? I just... Anyway. It's sorted now. If it comes up again, I'll drop kick it. And I'll have to sort that one out eventually. But for now, we're just going to pretend that it's not a problem, alright? We're just going to pretend it's not a problem. So, I'm not used to 1.14. In fact, this is actually probably only my third time playing 1.14. Just because I genuinely do not give a fuck about the later Hoi4 updates. No offense. I do think that the game does well with what it is, but no, it just ain't for me. The later updates just aren't for me, you know. Again, they're not bad, it's just, you know, it's not my personal preference. I prefer the 1.12. I think 1.12 was when it peaked. Warning, fuck off! You know what, we're just going to pretend that issue doesn't exist, and hopefully it'll go away. Okay? Who knows, maybe this video might become a video after all, I don't know. Fucking, anyway, for now, stream problems. Yippee! Oh, God. Right, anywho. Let's invade the fucking Dutch. Let's invade the Dutch. Very simple. Shouldn't be difficult. Okay. 50 political power. Right. Please configure both. I don't know how you do that. Hang on. How to configure stream health. Streams in OBS. Click settings, output to advanced. Huh. Oh, something just happened. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Right. Sultan of Osa. Hi, Corpse. Hi, Corpse. Hello. Hello. Hey, mate. So we're just trying to make what is a disaster of the Holy Roman Empire, basically. And, yeah. Basically, I honestly, I don't even know why I came up with the idea. I just thought to myself, you know what would be really funny? Let me just draw the Holy Roman Empire on this, HRE, unlike this thing. I can't remember what it's called. It's basically a province map, which allows you to draw whatever you want. And it's basically every province in Hoi4. You know, it allows you to do whatever you want with it. And I just drew the HRE, and then I was like, I wonder what would happen if I just made it 50,000 times bigger. And then I did, and I was like, this would be a good idea for a video. And then it became a live stream. Because I don't know the difference between either of them. It sounds interesting. It sounds interesting. It's not going to be that fun, let me tell you. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to invade Belgium, Netherlands, France, Britain, after I've knocked them out. And then I'm going to sort out Switzerland, Italy, get the Czechia and the Austrians to just give me their land, invade Poland, invade the Baltic states, invade the Scandinavians, and then invade the Soviet Union. Holy shit, this is going to take a while. Oh, actually, it really shouldn't. Because the Soviet Union takes the Baltic states, so actually it shouldn't be that long, to be fair. We need anti-air. May I give you an advice as a video editor? Go ahead, mate. I'm all ears. Bro, if you want to improve your channel, you must make watchable videos. Yeah. Yeah, I can't even disagree with that, honestly. Yeah, honestly, you hit the money on the fucking head, honestly, man. I mean, I will admit it, I don't watch my own videos because I honestly just can't really... I can't be bothered with them, to be fair. You are working on videos, but... Go on, Matt. People lose his interest. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, you do. You see that, actually. My analytics show that. As a kid and now, actually, my, the click-through rate's always been abysmal. But the viewing has also been quite horrendous as well, because it ranges from about 5 to 10% of a video, on average, if you're lucky. Obviously, on the shorter ones, you have longer videos, but... You know, that's because it's a short video. Obviously, no one's really going to be able to click off. If the video is literally me saying, hey, everyone, see ya, boop, and then it's done, obviously everyone's going to watch it. I see what you mean, though. I see what you mean, man. Like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that, you know, this is... I'm not going to sit here and pretend that that's, like, devastating for me to find out. I know. I've known it for a while. I've never really... I'm gonna be honest. I've never really cared about editing. And I've never really cared about making videos outside of just, you know, being me. So, yeah. I got you, bro. Yeah. Either way, though, we're going to invade the Netherlands so we can drown our sorrows in Dutch blood. Holy shit, that sounds so much worse than I anticipated. you know, I like people like you. You know, actually, I find it quite funny. I have so many goddamn viewers from across the world, and it's hilarious because it's like, I've got Hoi4 day by day, and I've got Polish, I've got French, I've got British, I've got Russian, I've got Ukrainian, I've got the people from the Baltic states, people from Italy, Croatia, Greece, Turkey, literally everywhere you can imagine. Every place I've conquered has had at least one viewer within them. And I just find that hilarious, honestly. Because it's just like, you are watching me conquer your home countries. And I actually had a viewer who told me when his city fell, and I think it was hilarious. Because, oh god, it was just brilliant. I could mark the progress properly then. Anywho, cheers from Turkey. I will make sure to invade Turkey for that specific reason. I'm kidding. I'm not. I don't have any interest in Turkey this game. It's just the HRE that I'm worried about. Anyway, but thank you for watching it nonetheless. We got 35 more days. Conquer the Netherlands. Conquer the Dutch East Indies. Push in. Blah 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 blah. Invade Belgium. I hope I am strong sperm. Ah yes, perfection. You are weak. I will actually say this, though. Hoi4, invading Turkey and Hoi4 is an absolute bitch and a half, okay? If you do it from the west, it's a pain, because it goes to Istanbul. If you do it from here, it's just mountains, and it's, oh my god, it's agony. The only real easy place to invade Turkey from is either the naval part, which I've never done, or this, because it's flat. Hoi4 is such a bitch with nations. It really is. Anyway, Netherlands. It is your time. It is your time to die. I have my Rhineland isn't militarized yet. This is gonna go so brilliant when I watch this. 3, 2, 1. Usually here you would have a cut, but I can't do that. There you go. Right, now that we've declared war, we're going to declare war on the Dutch East Indies, because the Dutch East Indies has the fucking thing that they like to become independent afterwards, which is always fun. Germany at war again. Oop. I mean, yeah, honestly, oh god, yeah, I forgot about that. Fucking hell. How did I forget it? That was literally like one of the things I told myself to do. Just remember the aircraft. Independence is cringe. You know what else is cringe? War crimes. Right, Amsterdam is... Long live colonials. Oh, shit. Anyway. Right, let's just... Do you have Discord? Yes, but I'm not handing it out. I'm seeing what you're doing there. Right, Puppet, you... I'm gonna... Should I bother? Yes. Actually, yeah. You know what? I'll go ahead and do that, actually. Because the honest truth is, why not? I want those territories without taking those territories. Because, well, obviously. Do you have Discord? 192.382.1.1. You know, I've actually seen that number so much. I know that it's an IP address, but I want to see where it goes. Oh my god, it hasn't... Wait. Is it not an actual IP address? Nope. Huh. That'd probably be why it's a meme, actually. Maybe that might be the reason, Fred. Just maybe, because people don't want to dox themselves, do they? My ability to miss a joke is kind of unmatched. I didn't take the resources of the Dutch East Indies. No matter, we just want Belgium now. I hate this game. Goodness fucking... Right, anyway. France, you're gonna have a problem here. Just before we continue, actually, I'm gonna deploy about... I'll deploy 10. No, I'll deploy 12. 12 is good, because I can put 2 more on the front here, and I can put 10 more on the actual attack, and then that will lead to the thingies, to the belt, what do you call a Belgium? See you, brother, I must go. I am very sad now. F in the chat for Hakops. I have no idea how you pronounce that, man. I think it's Turkish, I'm not sure, actually. The little ones are gonna... What do you call a person from Belgium? Belgians. I feel really fucking stupid. Well, yeah, I probably should have seen that one coming, huh? Britain. Not France? Not the one nation I was anticipating? What the... What? Why? Just, why? German, that'd probably not be the best idea. I do want to conquer them. Extra research slot. How am I going to invade the British? That's actually a good question. I don't have the navy. Shit. Well, this is going to be a fucking interesting one. I'm either going to be able to invade Britain in no problem. Ah, there you go. I'm either going to be able to invade Britain in, like, no problem whatsoever, and it'll be over in, like, 5 seconds. Or this war will go so badly that everything just dies. Knowing me, it'll probably be the latter. Because that's just kind of how I am. How long is that going to take? Oh, yeah, we'll have enough time. We'll have enough time to train all of these men, deploy them, and then we can, not worry about it. I don't know how to feel about this invasion of France. I'm a bit more nervous than I was last time. Why are you deploying there? Just why? No. Stop it. You twat. How big is your fleet? Fucking, that's just submarines. We'll just put the rest of them in here because that one is a severely undermanned and understaffed group. There you go. Right. Cool. It's all good. Warning. I don't know how to configure it, OBS. Stop telling me to, alright? If the thing suddenly dies and everything just stopped working, it's because the stream wasn't configured correctly. Right. Maybe I should stop building civilian factories. Nah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Alright, it'll be fine because I said so. Stop asking. I need to get that image up, actually. Hang on. There we go. Just so that I know what I'm going off of. Jesus, this is actually massive. Maybe this was a bit of a jump thread. Right, we can't do Anschluss yet, but we can do air innovations. We no longer get the effect of MIFO bill payments. I am very sad. Actually, to be honest, I don't really care about them. They give you a boost, but if you're going to conquer the Allies in like 5 seconds, it really does not make a difference. Yeah, well, kind of. We'll just pretend it doesn't, because I'm coping at the moment, but, you know. Oh boy. So, with all of this now underway, anarchists have uprisen in Spain. Oop. Oh, there you go. There we go. That's what we're talking about, baby! Gee! We're just going to give each of them 2 more divisions, and that will be enough to invade France with. I'm praying, if the war, you put it like this, if the war is not over in like 5 seconds, oh shit. Alright, if the war is not over literally before we know it, then oh boy, we are in some serious shit. Okay. The main reason why I do it like this is because it's quick. So if it isn't quick, oh bollocks, really. There's no real other way to put it. I'm just screwed. Okay, the war has to be over within literally a minute. Otherwise, oh shit. It's part of the reason why I actually prefer invading through the English Channel rather than through the actual, the east of Britain, because although the south of Britain leads to a much more confined areas of fight, it also leads to a much easier place to defend. I don't know. I'm just trying to keep myself from, you know, I'm just trying to keep myself together because, you know, I'm about to invade Belgium, and I'm about to go to war with Britain and France, which is not something I like doing. Alright. Last time I went to war with France, Britain joined the Allies. Britain joined them. And I just couldn't win. So I'm a little shaky about it, to be honest. Oh, siga my god! Are you ready for this? Let's go! Yep. Oh shit, no! Oh, the tanks! Oh! Oh, I just fucking realized where they are! No! Okay. They're just gonna have to quickly go over here. Oh shit. Right, just go for the time being. Yes! Yes! Oh baby. Oh baby. Go. Fuck! No, capture Dunkirk. No! Fuck! Oh, it's going so badly. Oh, it's going horrendously. Hang on. No, we can still salvage this. We can still salvage this. Hang on. Wait a minute. Hang on. Come on. Yes! Oh, that was close. That was fucking close, man. That was too close for comfort. That really was. Oh, are we going to get a Dunkirk? We're going to get a Dunkirk. Oh, wow, the irony. The absolute irony of it all. Oh, Christ, that That was making me, that made me nervous. That made me legitimately nervous. I think now if I win... There you go. Paris has fallen. Dunkirk has been captured. Calais has just fucking died. And there you go. The French have collapsed. Well, not quite yet, but they're nearly there. They're nearly there. Their ability... I'm not going to sit here and say to you that they're completely useless. They're actually doing a good job. Okay, they're holding quite nicely, to be fair. Although I am surprised that they haven't surrendered just yet. So that is a bit unusual. Because usually they do surrender quite... They usually surrender with a literal... Ah, there you go. I'm going to go ahead and just say conquer all, because... Obviously. But for now... But yeah, it's bugged. It bugged it with, that. But, you know, I'm not really too upset, because... Hey-ho. There you go. You have to admit, that's pretty impressive, actually. Like, for... Oh, wow. Like, for as much... Like, for as... Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not like this god at Hoi4, but, you know. I'm just not expecting these victories, to be honest. Half the time, I don't expect these victories, and the other half of the time, I do, and then I don't get them, because the game just hates me. Either way, though, the war is over. The battle, the initial invasion is now over, and now it's time to invade motherfucking Britain. Alright, and that's the goal. Just invade Britain. I do not give a shit about anything else. Just invade Britain, knock out Britain. Once Britain's been destroyed, we can just pretend that this war is over, and yeah. Oh, why? Oh, this war is gonna be quick. Okay, you know what we're gonna fucking do? We're gonna go to Calais. We're gonna say, fuck your bombers. Okay. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You cool. We're gonna just do our own kind of tiny Battle of Britain here. Oh, Christ, man. Right, so, as you can clearly tell, the war is going impeccably for me. Because now we're stuck in a fucking stalemate. Oh, what fun. What absolute joy is this. You gotta love it. You've gotta love it when everything goes bad. Right. We're just going to build a bunch of submarines, and we're just going to just crap out tons of them, and it's going to be glorious. So Italy, who did 16% of the fucking work, has taken like all of the other stuff. That's everything they can take. And they've taken effectively everything they could. Jesus Christ. I really don't want... I really do not want a, democratic Britain and France around. So I'm going to go ahead... Actually, you know what? You know what? I'll just puppet them. I'll just puppet the rest of it, honestly. Because, it just ain't worth it to try to risk it. Because I am on Iron Man mode. If I fuck around, if I mistake everything, or all of that other shit, then I'm pretty much in a position where I'm just screwed no matter what. And, I don't really want to do that just because, me being an idiot. New Caledonia. Actually, you know what? I'll take those myself. Actually, no, because no. There you go. That's that. Italy has the rest of it. Now let's go to Belgium, who was completely conquered. Puppet New Zealand. Canada. I'll just puppet the rest of what they haven't touched yet, because obviously the AI is dumbass. Puppet the rest of everything else and whatnot. Jesus, this is taking a lot longer than I was anticipating. That's been taken entirely. That was taken entirely by me. Right, and everything here is Italian. I'm okay if it's Italian as long as it's not allied. And it is. Right, cool. Done. After just a couple of years of warfare, Italy now has grown... Holy shit! Oh my god almighty. Holy crap. They grew like 900 times. But they've taken basically all of this. And I took just a small chunk of British colonies and whatnot. Right, anyway. Next invasion is going to be Italy. No, I am not kidding. Alright, I just gave them all of that land just to immediately retake it off them. Alright, yes, I do hate them. No, I won't explain why. Well, I mean, it's Italy. Do you need do you need more explanation than that? Well, I mean, it's Italy in the game, not Italian, not Italians. Oh, that's bad. That's terrible. Right. Anyway, armor. Yeah, sure. Oh boy, this is right. Let's go. I probably should have taken their navies, but yeah. I'll be fine. Part of the fun of this game is to build up a big navy, alright? That's probably one of the funnest things you can do in this game, actually. Build a gigantic navy. Besides, I've got Britain and France anyway as my puppet, so it doesn't really matter. Now that it's updated, holy shit, my industry has just doubled. Crap a brick, man. So, we're going to focus on Italy now. We're going to take out Italy. We're then going to go ahead and go into Scandinavia, because Scandinavia will be a special kind of bastard to invade. And I don't feel like having to deal with that kind of shit, okay? So, we're just going to go in, knock them out, and it'll be glorious, okay? We're going to befriend Japan. But I just don't feel like invading the Finns in like 20 years. I just... Oh my god, I forgot they added that. Oh! I forgot entirely that they added that. Why did they bother with this? Seriously, bro. It makes no sense. It's probably one of the most nonsensical things that they could have added. Why did you do this to us? Why do you hate your players as much as you do, Paradox? These borders are fucking atrocious, man. This isn't even funny. Like, these borders are physically causing me pain. Alright. Don't worry, it will sort itself. Oh, Jesus. It gets so much worse the longer you look at it, man. We've been embargoed. Yeah, that's actually pretty fair, considering, you know, I did just conquer half the world with Italy. But, it just gets worse the more you look at it. It really does. It's actually pretty impressive. This is fucking painful. Anywho, time to kick Italy out. Get out of here! There you go. Fuck you, Italy! I really don't like Hoi4 as Italy. Italy and Hoi4 is... Oh god, it's a special kind of pain that you have when you deal with them. It really is. It's like on one half, it's like, yeah, this isn't half bad. On the other half, it's just like, why would you do this? Just, why am I still suffering war support shortages from the fact? Why? Just why? All of the whys. I can't even do anything about it, man. I'll dismantle the Maginot Line. I don't really need it, really. All things told and such, you know. This is certainly going to be an interesting war, though, because, you know, I've never actually had to fight in Italy that has had, like, this much buff. They're on elite difficulty, and they control basically the entire African continent. Despite that, they have an industry that's less than... Wow. Their civilian industry is about a third of mine, and their military industry is more than half, less than half of mine. And the dockyards they actually surpassed me in, but this is Italy we're talking about. Obviously they're going to surpass me. Okay, I'm a little less nervous now. What about their army, actually? What's their army? Army is 21 to 64 division. Okay, that's not half bad. That's not half bad. My supply situation in the north is obviously horrendous, considering it's France. Honest, I don't even know what to say. France, northern France thingy-majig is just... Oh, God. This part of France is just always low on supply. Wow, nice HRE, lol. Yeah, thanks, man. It will look better, trust me. Oh, God, this is going to be a fucking disaster. But trust me, bro. Trust me. Alright? Nothing has ever went wrong after someone has said, trust me, 6 times in a row. We just need a lot of military stuff now because the military needs we'll eventually need is going to be quite... Well, it's not actually going to be too extreme, to be fair. Because, you know, I will invade the... I'm not going to invade the Americans, and the Soviet Union is really only going to be the... It's really going to be the only major target that I'm going to have. And, well, the Soviet Union is a bit of a joke, to be honest. Right, especially in this game. In this game, they're completely useless at everything in life. Just take anything and they're useless at it. Right, it's almost impressive how bad they are. And a big benefit is that due to the fact of how quickly I conquered Britain, they actually kept a good chunk of their army, and the majority of their air forces have remained, along with their navy. So, you know, I'm basically going to have a full strength of Britain and France, who have barely any industry, helping me. Yippee. Well, I mean, France doesn't really have an army, but that's not surprising. I did conquer them. But yeah, the rest goes for the same is true for their allies as well, actually. This is really one of the things that I say to people. If you want a strong alliance, conquer your enemies quickly. Right? Because if you puppet them, you get more of their army, and you get more of everything that they once had. So the thing that's proven to be such a pain in your ass will become the AI's pain afterwards. Wow, this is going quickly, people. Right, we now have a lot of factories. Yippee. We'll get cannons on you. We don't have that yet. We not have that yet. I'll be deepening that. Yep. Let me just get rid of my stockpile of transport planes, naval bombers. There you go. Cool. Easy. You'd be amazed by how easy Hoi4 is once you actually get into it. I know, I actually remember when I started playing this game, I was thinking to myself, oh god, this is going to be so difficult, it's so complicated and all this other shit. And something as simple as like invading France was like, it felt like the hardest thing on the face of the planet to ever do. And I was like, how are people beating them so quickly? And then I realized what I needed to do, and I did that, and I was like, I'm just terrible at the game. That's what it is. And it was that, really. It really was. And my life changed from that point forward. But that's really the thing. It just kind of gets easier as you go along. Right, so we invade Italy, Prussia, the Czechia, Yugoslavia, Hungary and Romania become thingies with us. They become allied. Should I just invade them? I feel like invading them would be easier. It would be a lot easier because I wouldn't have to then puppet them and then annex them slowly. But at the same time, it's also like, who gives a shit? I don't know. I don't know. Oh. No. Yeah, no, that probably was not my best idea, to be honest. I'm not going to bother bringing my allies in, because why would I? This is Italy we're talking about, people. No offense to Italy, but Italy in the early game... Really, scratch that. Every nation in the early game is a piss take to take over. Alright. Especially once you get good at the game, it just becomes a laughing stock. It really does. It's like, wow, okay. This is the thing that you were scared of, guys. Seriously? It's laughable. It really is laughable. Right, and because of it being so early, actually, Italy is in an even bigger disadvantage than you would expect, because unlike in the wartime, they don't break into a civil war because it's been too short of a time. If you conquer Italy quick enough, they just won't go into a civil war because there just isn't enough time to react that allows them to go into a civil war. And as soon as the Alpine region is secured, that is when I will be able to focus my full strength onto fucking Italy, which is a bit harder than you would assume. Just take the port, crush the encirclement. Never mind, that's already happened. Christ almighty. Benito has been deposed. Oh! You know what I've just realized? This is Iron Man. I can't just not have my puppet exist. So this is actually going to have to be an invasion that is quick. And it will have to be quick. Oh, fuck me in the arse. Please don't hold. Please, for the love of God, don't hold. Just collapse with a vengeance. Alright, the last thing I want is for a puppet of, is for a puppet of Italy to exist. It'll be too late. Oh, wait. What? No. It's too late. Why are you in the one fucking spot that fucks it? Jesus! You could have went anywhere! Fucking anywhere! And you went the one fucking place that fucks it over! Why? Just yeah, fuck you! If Hoi4 put half as much effort into making a good game as they did into fucking over the players' plans, it would be the greatest game in history. Why do you do this? Every other time you do it in the south. But the one time I want you in the north, you do it in the fucking north. The one time I want you to do it in the south and you do it in the fucking north. Why? Why? Just why? Fuck you! The one time! Fucking hell. The one time that I don't want the Civil War to break out in the north. And unlike every other time, it breaks out in the fucking north. Just why? Why? Out of everything you could have chosen, any place, anywhere, and you chose the one that screws me over. You chose the one. The singular fucking one that takes the borders and fucks it over. I hate you. I fucking hate you. I hate this game. God, every time in 1.12 they'll break out in the Civil War in the South, which, you know, I would be annoyed by, but if they took control of that, fine. Okay? I'm annoyed, but whatever, okay? It's nothing new, okay? Okay. But no, this time they decide to break out in the Civil War in the North, because obviously, why wouldn't it? It hurts me. You really have to admire this game's ability to just fuck you up. Honestly, this game's ability to detect exactly what you're doing and then completely fuck over your plans is actually admirable. Anyway, Italy was conquered. It wasn't that difficult, thank the Lord, other than this piece of shit. So, we're just going to continue like nothing happened. I've got an idea of what I can do. Because it's got literally no war score, I'm thinking like that. There you go. No! I didn't mean to do that. Well, Quebec's independent. I hope you don't mind that, motherfuckers. That needs to go to Italy. That needs to go to fucking Canada. China. Why are these Italian? Oh yeah, we conquered the Allies. I'll take these myself, actually. Because fuck you, Italy. No. Yemen. Yeah, sure, actually, why not? Kiwi Empire. Yep. There you go. Now Italy has 6 more that aren't technically anyone. So I'll just take them for my sake. Fuck you. And go fuck yourself. Okay, Quebec now exists. Ah, yes. German Italy. Why can't you be normal, Hoi4? Just for a second. Just be normal. There's more land in fucking Nowhere's land than there is in Italy, for fuck's sake. There are not enough words to express how much I want to hit you with a chair right now. Okay, right. With that now fucking over with, we're now gonna do this incredible thing, which is known as we're going to build stuff in them so that they become annexed. Once I've annexed them, yippee. Yeah, I'm gonna have to demand the Anschluss. I can't just not. Okay, I guess I'll do that then. Right, so what we're going... Should I bother with, like, invading Scandinavia? Maybe I should. I feel like I should, actually. Not to worry about Poland or anyone. Just invade Scandinavia, get it over with, and then I kind of continue on. Yeah, because I do want this to be a quick stream, to be in all honesty. Because I do have some things that I want to do. And I would rather not spend all day playing Hoi4, raging because this game hates me. So yeah, I'm just gonna invade Denmark. We're gonna go coal liquidization. Where's this one? Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Brilliant. Hang on. What can I do? Oh, wait. If I do Anschluss, I do reassert Eastern Claims. Yeah, Anschluss, reassert Eastern Claims, Danziger War, Operation Verlisbon. Yeah, but no, because honestly, I don't want to do the focuses. Because if I do the focuses, knowing this game, it would probably have them join the Allies or something. Well, it probably wouldn't, in all honesty, let's be honest here, but it isn't one of those games where I want to risk it or test it, you know? As people tend to forget, this game is not pretty to you, alright? This game will fuck you over in an instant, alright? The second it detects a mistake, boop! There goes half a year of progress, people. But yeah, we'll just invade Denmark and Norway. The hope is invade Sweden and then I can invade Finland before the Soviets do, right? Well, actually, it's not before the Soviets do. Just do it before anyone else realizes. I'll do the Anschluss because I will need to connect these territories anyway. And this is genuinely making my eyes bleed. I'm used to a lot of border gore, but this is something special. This is a special kind of I hate me. I also went a little mad with that. That is going to give me so many factories, though. You have no idea. Because all of these states have absolutely nothing. Oh my god! But... yeah, okay, never mind. Scratch what I was about to say. The Nationalists won in Spain. Yippee. Fucking hell. Alright, let's just invade Denmark. Let's invade Norway. Once I've knocked out both of them, knock out Sweden, and then hopefully from there I can push into Finland. I don't really care if Stalin takes it or not. I don't honestly give a shit past that. Czechoslovakia and Austria next, then Hungary, then Romania, Yugoslavia will need to be disbanded. And then the Soviet Union, the Baltic states, and once that's done, done. Stream would be over. Again, won't be long. Wasn't meant to be long. I've been streaming for an hour. So we've actually got a good speed here. We've actually got a good pace going at the moment. Alright. And I'm pretty happy with it. Got a good pace going, and hopefully we don't really have to spend too much time on this. Once the HRE has been united, well, the greater HRE, because that's really what I'm working towards. The thumbnail is what I am working towards, if any of you are curious. So yeah, but yeah, that's basically what I'm working towards. And once that's been achieved, I can stop playing. It will be painful to look at, though. I will admit that. I mean, this is bad. This is already bad. I wonder what's gonna... Is this just gonna become German? I think it will. Because this game just doesn't know how to update that, seriously. Right? It's a bug that's happened since 1.12. It's in 1.12, actually. And it doesn't leave once you stay. Once you go to 1.12, it doesn't fucking go away. Alright? It really doesn't. It just stays with you, and it just taunts you consistently. And it's like, why do you not just change this? Paradox, just please. Either way, though, it will be it'll be an easy war. Alright, this isn't really going to be much of a threat. I should be able to just rule over the Soviet Union quite quickly. Heinz Guderian, get your ass over. What? Okay. I'm not even gonna ask. Albania, they were my puppet, and on top of being my puppet, sure. Do we? No. No. Just no. Just a whole lot of nope. This is kind of where the conquests have kind of slowed down. There you go. Now we've got fucking... Now we have fucking... Oh, Jesus. This is getting significantly worse. Jeez. I didn't realize how bad it was going to get. Oh, my Christ. All of you need to be trained, and then I'll send you to Königsberg. Actually, no, just come over to Yugoslavia. It'd be easier to explain to everyone. Alright. More factories. Put more on that, on that, on that. Boop, 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 and boop. There you go. Victory or death, bold attack. Cool. Now let's build an army. I'm not going to bother upgrading the light tanks until I need to, which is going to be in about a year, so I might as well. I need to actually get around to doing that. Shit. Well, I'll get around to doing it eventually. I'm not going to do it just yet because I'm lazy, and I honestly can't really be asked. I mean, there really isn't a problem with them, let's be honest to us, so, you know. Come on, Denmark. Be a good Denmark. Die for me. Jesus, there's so many divisions. Oh my lord, there's so many divisions. Sure, I have 700,000 men in my army, but in all reality, I probably have like 1.4 million men across the world as well. Because the British have a large army, the Indians have a large army, the French, the Dutch East Indies, and basically everyone else. It's a lot of people. Norway is also being justified, isn't it? Yeah. And then, next will be Sweden, and then after Sweden, it will... But what the when the hell did you get that? Jesus! When the hell did they change that? Fucking hell, Sweden! Holy shit! I know that in World War II, they were like the biggest iron producers in like Europe. But that's a lot. That's a lot, fucking hell. That's a shit ton, man. Christ. That's a lot. That, wow. Right, the German Reich has declared war on the Danes. Let's go! Sweden just got all money that was spent on the new DLC right here. Yeah, tell me about it. Honestly, the new German DLC is actually looking very interesting to me. Personally, I think a lot of people are overhyping it. I am expecting something similar to By Blood Alone. But, yeah, honestly, it looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. Right. I do like the look of it. I think that if they managed to put it in properly, it could actually be a really neat game. It could be a really neat thing. Do I think they're gonna do it? Absolutely not. I think they're gonna fuck it up because, come on. But it looks interesting, alright? And if they do manage to pull it off, the more the merrier, honestly, because honestly, it looked really fucking cool, as much as I am giving it grievance at the moment. I'll land in Kristiansand, because it's honestly just an easier port to fight from. God, this gives me flashbacks from fucking... Oh god, when I invaded Norway and Sweden and Denmark instead of the Benelux as Britain. Christ, that's some nostalgia right there. But, yeah. All in all, Sweden was a massive iron producer. I know that, but it's like, what the hell? It's a lot, really. It's a lot that you have to take in. Because I remember when Sweden was just a minor nation that did nothing, but look at all this iron, man. It does make me question, though, what's the point of Germany having a ton of steel, though? Because, I mean, what's the point? The point that Sweden has a lot of steel is because it's historical, but the reason it was so important to Germany was because of the fact that the Germans just did not have enough. So what's the point of doing this, you know? I do hope that in another update, they actually just take down how much steel the Germans have. So instead of it having like a couple hundred units, instead it has only like a couple, like 10 or 20. Something like 100. About 100 units would actually be pretty interesting to see what would happen. Alright, 100 units, full from throughout, and that's what you've got to juggle with. I also would want... I would also want a difference with it all because yeah, I'd also want a difference with a couple of things. If I was making Hoi4, right, there'd be a lot of changes. One, Europe would have very little resources. Alright, you would have enough, right, but no nation would have enough. Alright, it would all be you're quite low on resources throughout the war. Right, Germany would obviously be in the biggest problem, would obviously have the biggest shortages. France would have quite major shortages. The Balkan countries would basically lose all of the chromium, aluminum, and tungsten they have. Norway would become quite high in aluminum. The Soviet Union would basically lose everything, but maybe a couple hundred units of steel, chromium, tungsten, aluminum. Well, not aluminum, actually. Oil, and maybe a bit of rubber, but outside of that, nothing. Right, there'd be a lot of change, right? But the main one would be, I would just reduce everyone's resources by a great deal. Because, I mean, I look at it with this logic, right? Germany in World War II had conquered France, but still suffered massive resource shortages and industrial shortfalls throughout the entire war. So, from that, you can probably gather that, you know... That you can probably gather that the French did not have a ton themselves. But that's just my opinion. Although I am interested to see how the Rata will go, because the Rata will finally be added, And all that I know is that, oh my goodness gracious, that is probably going to be the worst idea they've ever had. Because honestly, oh god. It will be hilarious to watch, do not get me wrong. But... Christ. Usually they don't defend these ports, actually. But, yeah, all I know is that the Rats is probably either going to be the best decision they've ever made, or it's going to be the downright worst decision they've ever made. Right, there is no in-between with Hoi4's community, alright? It's either going to be the best, or it's going to be the worst. Alright, and you can guarantee that you've got Feedback Gamer over there who'll say, this is going to be game-changing! And it's like, nope. Nope, that's not how this works, mate. Transit rights in... Oh yeah, that's actually pretty. Yeah, I actually that actually happened historically. Basically, Germany asked, "Hey, give us military access to your country," and Sweden accepted it. I find it quite interesting, actually. I mean, I don't know how many of you actually care about this kind of shit. I really don't think most of you would. Right, this needs to be split in half because I do not have the supplies. I'll conquer Norway with 12 divisions because that'll just be easier. Oh, new general, new field marshal. That's not what you call a field marshal, Fred. New motherfucking thingy. Keep pushing. Keep pushing, why not? The dawn of the... Oh, you've got to be absolutely fucking shitting me! What? You what, mate? Let me get this straight. Luxembourg made a faction, which Iceland joins, which then puts me at war with Iceland. This is probably the least crazy Hoi4 game that you'll ever play, let's be honest. Okay, get your asses over here, motherfuckers! You've got a country to conquer! They took me. Oh my god, they're actually trying to conquer me. Oh my god, that is hilarious. I almost want to let them win. I just feel bad for Luxembourg half the time. It's like, oh god, they try so hard, but they just never win because it's Luxembourg. And it's like, it's the one nation that just cannot fucking pull out a victory. I'm almost tempted to just let them win, honestly, because I just feel bad for them. Go on, Luxembourg. Be a good Luxembourg. Go back home. Good Luxembourg. You're absolutely stupid. Go back home. Go back. Fuck, there you go. No, I don't need your help. It's the fucking Luxembourgs. I think Hoi4 needs a starvation system. Oh yeah. Like for encirclements. Yeah. I see what you mean. I'm sorry. I read war. I read Hoi4 needs a starvation system, and then right under that, I read Warsaw. I was just thinking that is the worst idea. Because in real life, that's what they tried. They effectively cut it off from food in the late war, and I'm just thinking, why would you want that? before I realized the context. But yeah, I think Hoi4 should have more than just an encirclement penalty. After a certain amount of time, I feel like encirclements should just get worse and worse debuffs. So like at the start it says demoralized, and then starving, and then lack of water, lack of food, lack of medical supplies, and eventually it just turns into lack of everything, and eventually it just, your entire pocket eventually just disintegrates. I would also really like it if you could actually make armies surrender instead of just having them die. Like, you could actually capture personnel. That would be neat, honestly. Wait, Luxembourg is the only major. Are you kidding me? What? Okay. Okay, I'm not even gonna ask. I really am not. Right, anyway, but yeah, all of that for that one state. I wish I was given. But yeah, I wish you could also have that as well. A thing where you could actually just flat out... I just puppeted you, didn't I? No? No, I didn't. Thank God for that. Anyway. But, a system in which the yes. No capture, low war support, 60% capture rate. It depends, really. I think it would be better if it was, like, varied on a lot of different factors. For one, I think in general, we should just have a debuff across the board, which is basically just... If someone invades you, you get a debuff of shock, right? And depending on how devastating, like, the first week is, that shock varies or something. And then from there, you can kind of work it out. But, yeah, a lower war support could also work with that. A lower war support into a, lower morale, which then causes more captures. Encirclements would have like a 50% capture rate from the get-go, and the lower your war support, the worse that is. But yeah, you could do a lot of things with it. Alright, it's a lot more complicated than just more casualties, but I think it'd really make it interesting, you know. Oh! But now most of our territories have been taken, it's now time to justify on motherfucking Sweden. Alright, we're going to take the Sudetenland first. And then we're going to take Czechoslovakia. Actually, in all honesty, I could probably knock them out with this force here. No offense, but it wouldn't be too difficult. I probably need to call my allies in, though. Yeah, I think I would. There's a lot you could do. And, yeah. I don't really know. There's just a lot that I would change with this game. Alright, the main thing I would get rid of is, 1, the ability to build industry so quickly, and 2, the amount of resources you actually have as a nation. Because I know that a lot of people look at World War II and think, wowza, look at these fights, look how glorious these are, look at the blah 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 blah. And all this other shit. But we always look at war as though nations have infinite amounts of resources. And they don't. No nation does. Right? In war, there was massive shortages of stuff because that's just what happens. Right? It's a war. Every nation is going to have a shortage of something, whether that be manpower, weapons, fuel, steel, aluminum, you name it, it's probably going to be there. And I think we just tend to forget that, especially because, you know, in the West, the idea of World War II is this idea that Britain was barely hanging on and America came in and saved the day, and then the Soviets were invaded and that helped to turn the tide. But there were like 150,000 different things that caused the Nazis to lose the war. Alright, and it's a lot more than just this happens and then this happens. And yeah, and I would honestly just want that more than anything. Just that ability to have a limited amount. Because if you've got an infinite amount of resources, who cares about how much you're using? Right, and that's really what Hoi4 turns into. I don't have to worry about steel for the rest of the game. Alright? And that's because I've just captured France. It gets more interesting as you go. It's one of the reasons why I prefer to lose, because it becomes more interesting. I have to now start actually thinking about where and what I'm using my stuff for. And you just don't have to do that most of the time in this game. That's for that reason that I would prefer to have a limited amount of resources. Because sure, it would make the game significantly harder, but that's what happened in World War II. No nation could just infinitely shit out an amount of tanks or something to replace their losses or anything else. Right? Every nation has a lack of resources at some point, and that's just kind of what happened. The Nazis were simply completely surrounded and then obliterated because of their lack of resources. And that goes for manpower, that goes for manpower, all the way down to steel, all the way up to aluminum. And really just everything. You can really just say anything and everything. Anything and everything for the Germans. Because the Germans were just constantly low on everything throughout the war. It's actually kind of astonishing how little they had of stuff. It's almost impressive, really. It's depressing, I'll tell you that now, but, you know. Maybe higher difficulty, lack of resources to everyone? What, you mean like in the higher difficulties reduce how many resources everyone has? I think that's actually I think that would work. That would actually be quite smart. Like, reduce it by like 100% on like elite difficulty. Or reduce it by like 90%. Maybe you could have like a buff where it's like, reduce it by 100% on the core territories, and in captured territories, it gets reduced down to only 100, to only about 95% less resources. Yeah, that would honestly be quite cool. That would be something, that is honestly something that I would like, because that is pretty realistic. Alright. Resources in, especially in the war, were very difficult to extract, and it's one of the reasons why Germany struggled so much with oil, because, you know, they captured Mayerkop, they captured Grozny, right? They did capture the cities, and in all honesty, that was their goal. Mayerkop and Grozny could both produce enough oil for Germany, right? For the entire war, for the rest of the war, it could produce enough. Baku was never the target. But in the entirety of its lifespan, Mayerkop and Grozny produced about 750 tons a month for Germany, when it was producing thousands for the Soviets, and that's because the Soviets just obliterated them. And resources elsewhere in Europe were just completely reduced because, well, that's what resistance fighters did. Czechoslovakia has refused. Czechoslovakia! I have one question for you. Do you have a suicide prompt? They actually refused. You just refused. Are you stupid? Honestly, are you stupid, Czechoslovakia? You just fucking refused. For no reason. Fuck you, Czechoslovakia! Maybe I should just declare war on Slovenia instead of... Yeah, because it would bring Romania into the war and it'd make it a lot easier for me. Honestly, I want to know why the AI is this stupid. You surrender your land when I'm much smaller and I haven't got anything and all of that other shit, but no, we're not going to surrender it. When you've literally just conquered the Allies. Because yes. Just why? Just why? Why? You just didn't capture their president for that deal. Now I've got to invade them and fucking do all this shit. Okay. At least it's not as difficult as it could be. I remember this one time, actually, I was playing with my dad and the invasion of Czechoslovakia basically became like a multi-year mission. I was not good at that time, I'll tell you. Regardless, we must ready our people for war. Yes, we should. Like we have been doing for the last God knows how long. Yes! Fuck you. Oh, Jesus, no! No! No, that one's bad. Did you just decide not to put fucking anything on? Jesus Christ! Right, get your asses over here. Right. Fucking hell. And you are going to stand fucking here. You got to Prague. What? Considering everything, I probably should send reinforcements down to him. Yes. Our first bit of German land has been taken. Nope, never mind. Never mind. False alarm, guys. False alarm. Okay. I am honestly a bit perplexed as to why they didn't just, you know, surrender like every other time, but I'm not going to question it. It's the AI, okay? The AI is the dumbest thing alive, okay? The only thing dumber is a... I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. Because I'm going to offend someone. Right. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you fucking do it, you little shit! There you go. Right, neat. Done. Nearly there, nearly there. We just need to cut up this pocket, destroy it. Once it's been destroyed, we can basically pretend we won with no problems. I'll just cut out the part where they nearly invaded me. This is not historical? I don't know if that's a joke or not, man. I'm not going to pretend that I know if that is or not. I can't tell tones. So I can't tell tones in person, let alone on the internet. Right. Italy is now mine. Yippee! I really hate how Italy has divisions that they just can't disband. And then once you've annexed, and then when you annex them, it's like the same thing happens. It's like, why? Just why? Of course you need an expeditionary force. Is there anyone else outward Czechoslovakia? No. Oh, whoops, guys. Oh no, I accidentally sent these guys into the Swedish heartland by accident. Just fucking, oops. Just wondering why they refused. I have no idea, honestly. In this game, I don't know why they did. I don't know why they have refused. That makes no sense to me. I've conquered literally everything they love and know and hold dear to their hearts, and it's like, what? And it isn't Sweden about to... Yep. Oh, this is a fun day. Oh, you ready? I am going to call my allies in for the invasion of Sweden, because I will need those extra forces. Poland has refused to cede Danzig, which I'm fine with, because I'm going to invade them no matter what they do. And now we can declare war on Sweden. Let me try to finish this war before I do that, actually. Oh my god, we actually managed to get a flank on it. What the fuck? But yeah, all in all, not really anything too impressive, to be honest. We've suffered what? Obviously, it doesn't load. Why would it not? Thanks! Oh! Come on, just die already, you piece of shit. There you go. Bratislava is mine. Derp. Yes, right. The plan does require me completely annexing Czechoslovakia, by the way. Oh god, this is horrific to look at. It really is. Oh, thank you for opening. Only a thief. Fuck you. Right. Nah. Oh my god, you can tell I'm regretting this decision. No. Right. Now, it's the invasion of Poland. Which I don't have enough forces for. Never mind. Didn't want to anyway. I didn't want to anyway. Why? Fuck you. Should probably send you to Sweden, let's be honest too. Right. Let's declare war on Sweden. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to invade Poland anyway, because the honest truth is there are so few fucking... It's so fucking easy to conquer Poland that it's not even a challenge, honestly. Like, as much as I would love to pull your leg and be like, oh no, it's super difficult, it honestly isn't. I'll invade Yugoslavia in a bit. But for now I'm doing this. Oh wow, they actually pushed us back. Wow, we're off to a phenomenal start, aren't we? Wow, truly incredible. Build more aircraft, build more CAS. Because we're gonna have to invade the Soviet Union in a bit, and I am not looking forward to that one bit because they do not surrender they will not surrender. Period. You have to basically push them all the way back to the Urals if you want to conquer them. Yes, it is painful. Sweden has lost 8 whole men. Oh Christ, the lag. Jutland Peninsula. Why would I care about that? Like, legitimately, people. Let's go! Where are my tanks? Yes, they're in Poland. I forgot about that. Oh, wait, no. Wait, no. I don't want to launch an attack because I want the naval... Oh, I should have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I want this naval invasion to fail, so this way I can just get rid of them and... You know, we can be like, oh, whoops, we just accidentally lost 80,000 men. Pretend it's just an accident. There you go. Right. Now we have our air force over Poland. Should I just declare war on Poland for the time being? Yeah, let's just declare war on Poland for the time being. I can't really be asked to wait any longer, okay? It's going to be a piss take out of invasion. Watch this. Boop, 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 and boop, and boom. Boom. Oh! Jesus! Oh my lord! God, I forgot about that. Fucking hell. Oh shit. I completely forgot about that. Fucking hell. Anyway, unsurprisingly, we're ripping through Poland. Oh. Yep. Are you kidding me? Yeah! Oh, that feels good, man. I love deleting half the Polish army in one go. Right, so my allies really did well here. Oh my god, you had one job. Guys, you... How many puppets do you have? OMG. All of these. Everything that's blue is my puppet. Jesus. Anyway. So, yeah, we have a lot of puppets. And Poland has died. Yippee. That was not... Well, it was... it's not really surprising, honestly. It was just kind of what we all expected, let's be honest. So we annex that. Yeah. And then we puppet... We don't puppet that. We puppet that and that, because I'm not really going to need it. And then I take that. There you go. Holy shit, you guys. Ukraine exists. Right, let's take out Sweden. Sweden? Can you do something? Please? Please? You don't even defend it! Yes! Conquer me! Destroy it! Sweden. Oh, there you go. There you go. Finland's now fucking done its thing. I mean, I really don't need to do that, do I? That can be bypassed. You. I'm gonna focus when I invade Yugoslavia on Romania, actually, because Romania is a special kind of bitch to invade, and I don't really want to fuck around with it. So yeah, and that will go on the actual Soviet front. How do you have good supply? Poor Italian boys. Even enemies didn't give a damn about them. Bro, we've got full supply. This wasn't. Nah, what the fuck? Come on! Your one goal was to be destroyed. Why? Your one goal was to be destroyed. And you couldn't do that. How? Like, wow, Finland is really holding up, jeepers. The White Death. Ooh. I wonder how the Russians feel about the White Death, actually. Anyway, we can disband all of y'all, and then medium tanks. We need medium tonks. Good of you. Oh, actually, I've got... Nope, you can't change their template. Okay. You can change these guys, though. I have an idea. I'm going to change their template. That basically means that they should just melt when in combat. Maybe next time give them a vacation in Archangelsk. I'm going to do that, but in Leningrad instead. Because I think it'd work. It'd work better. There's more forces in that. What? Thanks, AI. I mean, seriously, this is just disgusting at this point, people. I mean, I don't even know how to fucking put this. This is just disturbing. I love how the British just completely abandoned the front. Like, you know, we're fighting a major war. Don't worry, guys. Everything's gonna be fine. We just need to leave this part of the front. Why? Oh, fuck off. It's a bit of a joke, really. Honestly, Hoi4 is a bit of a joke once you get used to it. Once you really get good at it, it really becomes a bit of a piss take. And, yeah, there's just not really a lot more to it outside of that. Anywho, we now need to invade Romania and Yugoslavia, which is going to be an interesting invasion, honestly. Right, there you go. I'm hoping that these two will be quick. If they aren't, I'm going to try. If they are, brilliant. How's Sweden going? It's not doing too badly, but we do need Stockholm. Because we have Stockholm. Oh my god. I'm just going to stop talking. That was terrible. I was trying to make a joke about Stockholm Syndrome and I completely fucked it up, man. I don't really want that. I just kind of want to invade them. Right, like this. Medium tonks. And then we invade the Soviet Union. And it's going to be a grand old time. You get to watch your homeland get butchered. And as Russian, for me, he was not that bad of a guy. He defended his country after all. But we really didn't study about the Winter War, to be honest. Honestly, that doesn't surprise me. Okay? If you want to have a laugh, go ahead and look it up. Because holy shit. To be fair, though, in the West, neither do we, actually. In the West, we mostly focus on the Battle of Britain, D-Day, and that's about it, actually. Sometimes you'll get a mention of Operation Barbarossa, sometimes the Battle of Stalingrad, and those are usually heralded as the turning points of the war in Europe, as well as the Battle of Alamein, but there really is just not that much about World War II, especially when you're young. In the later years, you find out a lot about them, but you physically have to go out and do that yourself. So it doesn't really surprise me that you don't get taught it that much, to be honest, because, well, we don't. Oh my god, they lost a division! Holy shit, they lost a division! We're gonna send these fuckers over next to Leningrad? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Soviets, can you just stop being incompetent for 5 seconds? I will need more infantry, however, if I'm going to invade the Soviet Union, so let's go! That actually should probably do. I also have a bunch of puppets, so actually I won't really need to rely too heavily on my allies. I won't really have to rely too heavily on them, to be honest. Right, let's go! Fuck you! Yes! Let's fucking go! 3, 2, 1, go, motherfucker! Are you kidding me? Did you not? Yeah. Oh my god, I didn't draw an offensive plan. Oh my god, I am beyond stupid! Just push. I don't care about the losses. Yes! Sweden has died! Right. It was this. Yeah, Gotland as well. And, this. I wish I was kidding, but that is honestly all I was really fighting it for. However, I will take, their resources, happily. There you go. Yippee. German Sweden was puppeted. Yay. We also now control a massive amount of tungsten and steel. Which is always good. Because, you know, you're constantly in a fucking lack of it. Trust me on that one, bud. But now we have basically what is the Greater German Reich. But I don't want the Greater German Reich. I want the Holy Roman Empire. So now, well, actually, technically, I'd also be united that one, let's be honest there, but we're just going to ignore that for the sake of the live stream. But I want the Holy Roman Empire. Wow, that really is just sucking a monumental amount of dick, isn't it? Jesus. Invading Romania is such a dog, I swear. It is such a bitch and a half. Like, because when it goes well, it goes okay-ishly. It's not terrible, it's not bad. But when it goes badly, it's just terrible. It's just horrendous. Just every way you could imagine, really. And you really just kind of have to suck it up and just swallow your pride and just accept, like, a stupid amount of casualties in the initial pushes. But, yeah. Once you get past that initial big fuck you moment, it gets a lot easier. I'm not gonna lie, it does get a lot easier. Especially once you get supplies. Like, when has that ever helped a nation? Ha ha ha, fucking Operation Barbarossa comes around! Same here. We studied about D-Day and maybe even the Battle of Egypt, but to know about Battle of Britain or especially island hopping, you need to learn outside of school. Yeah, yeah. I'm honestly surprised. I have actually always been quite surprised that the Russian schools do teach you about D-Day, because with how much pride and emphasis is on the fact that the Soviet Union, which they call Russia, won the war by itself, it's honestly surprising that they talk about D-Day as much as they do. And I've always been quite surprised by that, because I always assumed they just ignored it or just said, yeah, it happened, but you know, it didn't do anything. And I mean, to be fair, that is a, I mean, I can't say that that's not entirely incorrect. I mean, it is incorrect to say that it didn't do anything, but it is. But by that point of the war, there wasn't really much that they could do. And why am I sucking so much arse with supply today? Jesus! What the fuck is going on with this? Jesus Christ, man. It's just been bad supply all fucking year. In Romania, it's gotten better, but, you know, that's not really saying a lot, considering the fact that I'm having to fight through fucking mountains of all places. Finland and the Soviet Union have signed a white peace. Nice. Yugoslavia is now starting to counterattack. Fucking. Oh yeah, I get this is because yeah, that's nice actually. That's a nice little thing, to be honest. I need that. This was not meant to be as difficult. Call all of the allies. Go! No, that'll take too long. You. And you. Well, kinda. They tell about how D-Day were too late in the point of the time when the Soviet Union really started pushing by itself. Yeah, yeah. That isn't a wrong way to actually talk about it, to be honest. Right? Yes, D-Day was a big thing for the Germans because it did pull a lot of focus away from the Soviet Union. And it forced the Germans to fully split their army at that point forward. But by 1944, the writing was on the wall. The Soviet Union was effectively going to be able to push the Germans all the way back to Berlin, regardless of if the D-Day had happened or not, and whatnot. So, yeah, I can't really say that I can't say that it's entirely wrong. I don't think it's entirely right, because, well, it did do more than just, you know, distract them. But at the same time, it isn't wrong. But, you know, that's just kind of how it works, though. It's what the Russians love to do. Alright, you notice it actually a lot with Russians and how they like to say things. And when I say Russians, I mean the media in Russia. They love to tell you a half-truth. It's a truth which is kind of correct, but also isn't, so that way it's not as easily disproved. And that's actually a great example of one, because, yeah, it was a big part. Because, yeah, it didn't change the war. It didn't, like, change the outcome of the war. But it wasn't entirely useless. I don't know. There's a lot with it. It's still quite interesting, really. It's interesting to me that it's mentioned at all, honestly. In the West, it just flat out isn't. The Soviet Union just doesn't exist, apparently, when we talk about it. So, yeah. Anyway, back to this. It's now time to invade the motherfucking Yugoslavians from the east. Because invading them from the north was not enough. Take that, motherfuckers. That was not the right click. No. Fuck you, Yugoslavia. Yes, yes, yes. But yeah, the Soviet Union invades. Operation Bagration happens, and honestly, Operation Bagration basically destroys the German army entirely. Could it work though? I mean, theoretically, if D-Day hadn't happened, and when I say hadn't happened, I mean entirely didn't happen. Alright, I'm not talking like a small invasion or if another front open. No, I mean just flat out, if France never happens, could the Soviets have lost World War II by 1945? I mean... I mean, kind of. But also no. No, because the Lend-Lease still happens, and no, but 1945 was no. I'm just gonna stop thinking that. No, the idea that the Germans could have won by 1945 is a laughable idea. So, yeah. I think no. Yeah, no, I can agree. I can understand that, honestly. I really can. And I've just fucking remembered the Croatia. Ah, there you are. Right, because it's like, yeah, yeah, because but in 19 also bombing still existed. Yeah, that is a big part of that actually. The Western bombing actually didn't really do that much. Apparently, it only really destroyed about 10% of German resources throughout the war, which in turn that the Allies had put about 30% of what they needed into bombing. It was a very heavy cost for not that much in return. I don't think the West, I don't think the East would, I don't think the Soviet Union would lose the war in the sense of, you know, they would eventually just surrender and collapse like everything. Like a lot of people assumed it would have been 1941. I just mean more of like, you know, they would eventually run out of tanks and run out of manpower, because the Soviets were suffering massive manpower shortages by 1945. They were pulling prisoners, German prisoners that had been captured years ago, and they were pulling them from the camps and saying, hey, go in. We're going to liberate you from fascist propaganda. Now get back into the fight. And that's just kind of what they did, because of just how low they were. But could they have actually ended up losing the war? I'm not sure really. By 1945, the situation for Germany is absolutely desperate. Right, and this situation was just, it wasn't going to recover itself. I mean, honestly, I can say to you like, oh, what if the Soviets run out of tanks? What if they do? Well, the Allies can just give them more. The situation by 1945 was just, it was just devastating, really. And there wasn't really a possibility for Germany to come back from it. Alright, so, yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but I can say to an extent, yeah, no, Germany was in a situation where they couldn't really win by that point. Anywho, we've deployed about 2,600 aircraft. Now it's time to invade the Soviet Union. Oh boy. This is gonna go bad. It's gonna go fucking badly. But I have 110 divisions, so I need more. So we're going to get more. We've got a lot more over here, and that's really the goal. And once these are deployed, we can invade the Soviet Union, knock out the Soviet Union, annex the land, invade Finland, and we need to invade Switzerland. Oh! Oh, wait. No, actually, wait. No. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Why use my men when I can use my allies' men? Ah! I'm a genius, guys. I'm gonna use my allies, not mine. Yeah, they're not gonna be as effective, but really, I don't really need it to be effective. I just need them to be able to push the Soviets back. If they can do that, then they're good enough. Does Norway have any? How do you not have any? Fucking hell. Quebec? Nope. Canada. Who else has armies? Oh yeah, South Africa. Ethiopia, give me. And Morocco. And Algeria. Nope. What? What are you? Oh, you're Tunis. Oh, fucking hell, I'm an idiot. Okay, alright. You're Tunis. There you go. You don't have any. Nope. There you go. We now have 100 in... Jesus shit. Jesus, that is a lot. Okay. That was the wrong border. Right. Time to invade the Soviets. Operation Barbarossa. Neat. I think Germany lost when they decided to attack the USSR and when they destroyed poor people from the occupied lands. An F to the Soviets. Honestly, they lost the war. In my personal opinion, the Soviet Union's invasion was not the only thing that caused the collapse of the German Reich. a lot of people do point to it as a big contribution, and it is. Right? I'm not going to sit here and pretend that it isn't. All right, the Soviets being invaded pretty much single-handedly cost Germany a massive amount of resources and aircraft, and yeah, no, there wasn't really a possibility for them to come back. But when did I start that? I have 5 years now to complete this. Alright, so we invaded the Soviet Union, and then Finland, and then we need to invade Hungary, then Switzerland, and that's it. That is everything done. Christ. But, I personally believe that the thing that brought down the German Reich was a lack of resources, a lack of logistics, poor supply lines, lack of manpower, lack of industrial, a lack of economy, stretched over 3 fronts, a massively, holy shit, a bureaucratic a bureaucracy that would make America jealous. Alright? Seriously, I don't think people understand just how backwards the Nazi state was politically. My god. Alright, I've been going to history in college, and the amount that it's like, how on earth did they even survive past the first 6 years is a goddamn miracle. Alright. The Nazis' incompetence, the Allies' own incompetence. Well, it wasn't really Allies' incompetence. It was more of just the ability to absorb their punches, really. The size of the Soviet Union, there's literally like 100 fucking factors that brought down the German Reich, but the bigger ones are, I do think the Lend-Lease was a massive help to the Soviet Union. Without that, the Soviets would not have been able to push all the way back to Berlin, right? I don't think it's no, it would have been impossible. I'm not even going to try to kid you, actually. It would have been impossible. The Soviets, by 1942, were under massive ammunition shortages. Alright, and not only were they under massive ammunition shortages, but they were under massive amount of other problems, including a massive lack of morale, a huge amount of food problems, industrial problems, economic problems. It was basically every problem you could fucking ask for in a nation, alright? So, yeah, as much as I would love to say, no, the Soviets would survive, no, they just wouldn't. But without the Lend-Lease, the Soviet Union probably, it's not like the Soviet Union would just suddenly, all of a sudden, die and, you know, the Soviet Union be conquered. It's more likely that the Soviet Union would push them back to around where Kursk happened, to where the Battle of Kursk occurred, and then just, you know, German resources and Soviet resources at that point would be so low that they just wouldn't really be able, to do anything. And, yeah. Either way, the Soviet Union invasion did cause a massive amount of problems for the Germans, and I can sit here all day and say, well, it's this and this and this and that. At the end of the day, the invasion of the Soviet Union took out a massive amount of Germans, a massive amount of their resources, and it really was a massive death. It was a massive blow for their nation. It was a massive blow for their nation and their economy and everything else, regardless of how I feel about it. So, yeah. Anyway, time to invade the Soviet Union. This is gonna be fucking painful. How many aircraft do I have? I have 4,800. The Soviets have 2,200 to 4,100. Holy shit. Oh my god, and now these guys have just deployed. Well, you know what? Actually, I've got an idea of what I'm going to do with these guys. I'm going to put the vast majority of them onto the Switzerland and the Hungarian front, just so that I don't have to deal with them. Alright, so that way I can invade both of these nations while invading the Soviet Union, and then that way everyone can be conquered. Yippee. Honestly, if the Soviet Union survives this, it will be a bit of a miracle. go. Chelsea. So, let us see what happens. I am pretty damn confident with this. I'm expecting the Soviet Union to just completely collapse in like a millisecond. Which would be very funny if it did. Yeah, but they Christ, that was pretty fucking good. No, go away, Hungary. I'm gonna invade you. Switzerland is going to be a bitch to invade, but fuck it. We're going to do it anyway. It's going to be a fun time. Not enough manpower or resources. Probably should have done this a bit earlier, huh? Luxembourg had a better chance than the Soviet Union in this game, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not willing to just say that off the bat, because, you know, the Soviets are huge. But, yeah, no. No! No! Oh, no! No! Oh, my God, no. The stream health is dying. Why? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my God. Now it dies. Now it dies when I'm about to invade the fucking Soviets. Okay, you know what? We'll work with this. Because we'll just pretend that that's not happening and just conquer the Soviet Union, and then I'll pray that it doesn't get cut off. YouTube is not receiving enough. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, shit. Well, whatever. We'll just have to stick with this, really. As long as this whole thing is like put on YouTube eventually, I don't care how far behind everyone goes. Just as long as the end isn't cut off. Because I've had that happen before, where I played as Japan, and I kid you not, I conquered literally all of Japan. I literally conquered all of China, and all you could see of it was like the first year of the war, because it fucking buffered. Just a bit laggy. That's honestly surprising. Usually it just falls behind for the rest of time itself. Anyhow. All I can really tell you about this is that this is going to be a fucking invasion. So invade Hungary, invade Switzerland, invade the Soviet Union, annex the Baltic states, take all of this, and then we can basically stop playing. Yeah, I've been on the Japan stream. Wow, I'm surprised you even remember that one. That was like a year ago. Holy shit, that was a year ago. The Soviets are justifying on us the irony. We're gonna go with the second Legion award, and it's gonna be glorious. There you go. Oh, this is gonna be a fucking disaster. I'm hoping that this invasion goes well, but you know, honestly, what have I created? This is painful to look at. Like, seriously, this was just a bad decision all around. I think actually I'm gonna just do that. I need more supplies, and sending more men to the front is not helping anyone. Let's go! Medium tonks! These tonks shall be caught. Oh my god, I forgot about those. Well, this is going to be a fun time. But basically, the Soviet Union is just going to have to fight like 50 fucking tank divisions. I think it was in June, didn't it? Not in this June. Absolutely not this June. I haven't streamed since like Silent Hunter 3. No, the last time I streamed was in My Summer Car, which was like 6 months ago. And then before that, it was Silent Hunter 3. Holy shit, it's been over a year since I last streamed. It's been a year since I've actually last properly sat down and did a stream. Fucking hell. Anywho. We need to deploy aircraft for the eventual invasion of Hungary and the eventual invasion of Switzerland. Come on. This is really getting... Right, my connection's fine. Woo! That's what we're waiting for. That's what it's all about. Whoop! Swear to God, you demand American territories, you can just fucking take them, America. I do not give a shit about them. Wow, it's 1940. I think someone's having a barbecue outside. Wow, it's fucking beautiful outside. I think someone's having a fucking barbecue outside. Huh. Can I have some? I am forever alone. We can permit SS recruitment. But no, I don't want that. They're not that good, honestly. They're just kind of like a slightly shittier version of the base templates. Okay, we are making a lot of fucking tanks. The fall of Nanjing. Oh. Sorry, how many fucking factories did you just gain? I swear that just went from like 65 to like 75, bro. Oh, there you go. There you fucking go, people. The Soviet Union justification on this piece has now been finished. Let's go! Right, first things first. Oh my shit. Alright, next is let's get this shit on the road. Just to help our logistics, even if it's only slightly. There you go. Oh, there you are. The Soviets have attacked. Oop. Yeah, you know what? Just play along with them. Why not? I don't see the problem with playing along. My God, that's a long one. And that's why you play along. Let's see the damage. Oh! Let's go. That's really the main goal, really. It's just to push the Soviets. Alright. That's really the main force, though. Just to push and encircle the Soviets at any and every opportunity we get, really. Right, so if there's an opportunity to encircle, do it. If there isn't, try to make one. Oh, wow. Okay, that actually was a lot more different than I imagined. I thought that was going to be quite easy. Nope. Shit. I may have bitten off a bit more than I could chew there. Fucking fuck my arse. Yeah, I've certainly bitten off more than I can chew. Why do the Soviets attack every time they see your units? In the West, I think part of the reason is just because in the West we have this idea that the Soviets used massed waves. So I think that the game just kind of works with that and just kind of programmed it so that if the Soviets see a unit and they see a possibility, then they'll just attack at any and every opportunity they get. This is why invading the Soviet Union is such a bitch in this game. Oh shit, I've made a mistake. I've made a big mistake. Best option I've got is to really just try to get as much air superiority as I can here. Just try to destroy their armies. It always goes like this every time you think, oh, I'm winning, and then nope. Nope, you're not. I think I'm just gonna continue with it anyway, because honestly, I can absorb these losses, so it doesn't really matter to me. I can absorb the losses the Soviets can't. So as long as I'm able to have green air in areas of the front where it's important, then fine. Create storage space. Oh, come on. What's wrong now? How do I have only a gigabyte left? This computer just makes up an excuse any time that it needs to. Just like, nope, you've got low memory. Why? What the fuck have I done this time? Like, it's always low. I don't get what I do. I really don't. Right. I try to clear up as much space as I can, but it just doesn't ever clear up. And it's like, why? Why the fuck not? I'm gonna have to go through my downloads at some point to just clear up a bunch of space. Because clearly this thing just hates me. God, I love gummy bears. You can never pour them. You can't pour gummy bears. You really can't. Remove those. So I remove a gigabyte and I get 300 megabytes. Brilliant. Whoever made this computer needs a bachelor's. Right, now we're making progress. Now we're making some fucking progress. I'm not really upset with this whole idea because, well, that was really the plan from the beginning. Right, a slow, methodical advance that would eventually encircle and destroy the Soviet army. Which, you know, requires that you actually encircle them! Seriously, what? Seriously, I want to know what is it with this game. Because it will just choose a random nation. It will choose a random nation. Doesn't matter which one. It doesn't care which one. It will just choose a random nation to just buff to the absolute. And all of a sudden, boom, you're facing God himself. I want to know why that happens. Because, like, it can go perfectly. And then the millisecond that the game thinks, okay, that's enough, just completely bitch slaps you. And it's like, why? Why does it do that constantly? Hungary has joined the Comintern. Ooh. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted you to say, you absolute twat. Panaya incident. Oopsie. Oh my goodness fucking gracious. Even storage has taxes now. Okay, alright. Call all of them in. Oh my god, the lag! Call all of them in. Oh god, this is... There you go. Fucking hell. Right. Now that that's all done... Jesus. Right. Let's go back to Hungary. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. I really do keep forgetting about that. Just because you have a lot of cast does not mean it's good. But, and I know that sounds a bit counterintuitive, but the reason why it is because if you have too much cast, eventually you are just going to lose all of it due to the fact that you just lose, because fighters just love cast. Fighters love shooting down cast, they really do. Like, nothing will make a cast lose its shit quicker than a fighter. Oh god, this is just a fucking flashback to when I had to fight these guys. Oh my god, just die! Please! Just die already. Alright, the Soviets aren't gonna come and save you. Shit. I'm gonna have to send these guys. Because seriously, I just do not have enough forces on this front otherwise. First time a nation has actually managed to liberate a city from me was from Hungary, of all nations. Was from Hungary, and it managed to liberate the city of Arad. Arad. I don't know how you pronounce that. And then the city of Timisoara. Obviously, these were short-lived, but, you know, they're liberations nonetheless. So, yeah, now we just kind of let... Okay. Now we're just kind of sitting here and just waiting for the Soviets to just die. I mean, I have suffered a lot of casualties so far. Holy shit. I've suffered more fucking casualties against the Soviets so far than I have against literally everyone else. God, history does just repeat, doesn't it? Yeah, you're already at war. What of it? The Soviets are still trying to throw men at me. It's failing miserably. A breakthrough! Holy shit! Oh, that feels good. That feels real good, man. The city of Bolton now captured. Captured. With the city of Bolton now captured, it's now time to start pushing into the Soviet Union properly. Basically, my plan is to encircle, encircle, and encircle. Just as soon as they stop reinforcing. Goodness fucking gracious. There you go. That's better. Right. Now with that, with the Hungarian situation now more stabilized. Jesus Christ. And the situation in the Soviet Union at least better than, you know, getting fucked in the ass by air forces. it is time to continue our great advance. This is so much harder than I imagined it to be. I honestly thought this was going to be like a piss take, but nope. Honestly, it's really fucking difficult at the moment. I think I'm just going to try to establish a line on the Dnieper for now. And, yeah. Just establish a line on the Dnieper. I don't care how it's done. Just establish a line on the Dnieper, because that way I can defend my eastern flank and I can capture a lot of territory. Greece has submitted. They are now my puppet. Yippee. Fucking hell. It's always that one bastard nation that manages to just turn everything around. I honestly want someone to explain that. Why is it that every time I play this piece of shit game, there's that one nation that for no reason in any way, shape or form is just able to stop you? Like, it's as though the game has just said, actually, no, you're doing too well here, alright? You're doing far too well. Take a nation, you can't beat them. 20 years, done. And it's like, I honestly just don't understand why that happens. Like, there's no reason why the Soviets should be able to win this. Alright? Just, there is none. Alright, to say that I overpower them is an understatement, but no, they're able to just hold off, no problems. God, this is just a repeat of what happened with Italy again. Oh, come on! Just get fucking air superiority! It isn't hard! For fuck's sake! Oh, you've not got air superiority. You've got no air. You fucked up because suck us fucking off, you fucking wanker. Just get air superiority. Just fucking do it. Why is that so hard for you? You win every other fucking war as though it wasn't even a challenge, and then the Soviet Union breathes and your line collapses. I wouldn't fucking mind if it wasn't so fucking abrupt. Actually, no, I wouldn't mind if it didn't happen every game that I've ever played. Alright, I mentioned it earlier, but it happens every time I play. And I don't know why. Right? It is more common for me to win the lottery than it is for me to encounter a game where I don't have significant troubles at some point or another. And I honestly just never know why I do. Right? It's the same army, same bullshit, same everything, but nope, something went wrong, so now you're struggling. And it's like, why? Just why? Why is it now that I'm struggling? Not the other times where everything was a fucking against me. Why is it now that I am now as strong as I'll ever be? Why is it now that I have to suffer problems? I just don't get it. I really don't. Anyway. Maybe you lose attention on late stage of the game and make a worse or less equipment compared to them. It's the AI, bro. Like, no offense, but the AI... The AI is about... The AI's ability to take something that's perfect and then make it shit is truly incredible. Or maybe it's a code thing. I do think it is a code thing. I do think they do this intentionally. Because there's no way that this just happens by accident. Right? Because if it happened once or twice, then fair enough. Right? I can understand that. But, like, every single time I play this game... Right? There's only been about twice. There's only been 3 times where it's not happened. And it was when I invaded the Soviet Union, literally in 1939. Right, to say that the Soviet Union was unprepared would be the understatement of the century. Just realised that 18 whips, they're not nearly as effective as a 27 whips. I can't change them now, I'm halfway in the invasion. Let's launch a large-scale operation in the Baltics if they notice. Seriously, what the fuck is up with them today? Why are they so fucking entrenched? What are they building? A fucking trench to the core of the earth? Like, seriously, why are they impossible to break today? Usually they just disintegrate. What? Seriously, why? 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 There's always a man behind every fucking man. Doesn't matter how clean the breakthrough is, there's always a man behind them, or a division behind them, or something there that just stops the breakthrough dead. Like, oh, God. Like, seriously, that's never happened before. Why is this happening now? Why? Why? Just fucking why? Right, this shouldn't be a fucking hard invasion. Alright, I'm just going to go on a full front push for now, because I know that it seems pretty uninvitable, but honestly, I just don't have any fucks to give. Alright, if I lose a bunch of men, who cares? Alright, I just want this game to be over. Alright, the point of this stream was to be quick. I'm currently on hour 3. And, of course, this is the exact moment that YouTube just decides, hey, you know what would be best? If his stream fucks up... Thank you! I hate you, YouTube. Hoi4 is the only game that makes me hate myself. Apart from EU4. EU4 makes me... No! EU4 makes me genuinely just... Oh, God. If Hoi4 makes me hate myself, if Hoi4 makes me hate myself, then EU4 makes me suicidal. Alright, it's impressive how painful that game is, honestly. Alright, I have to give props. It is an impressively difficult game. But my God almighty, is it agony! We're about to take Kyiv from behind. There's not a line you get to say a lot, let me tell you. Right, we've pretty much got air superiority, which is good. So now it's time to send these forces. To Soviet heartland in the attempt to break it. I don't really care about how many losses I take, I just want to conquer them. So just keep pushing, really. That's really all I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing until eventually they break. And once they do, I can sleep, I can stop streaming, and I can do stuff that I enjoy with my life instead of playing this game. It's so much fun. It is a fantastic game, right? As much grievance as I do give it is a fantastic game, but my God, does it make me regret my life choices. Another suggestion, in historical game, you always give away part of the Poland and beat Soviets. They're on uncored states. Yeah. It's just, there's just a lot that this game is just such a bitch, really. It really is. You breathe wrong, and in 1945, they'll come back and smash your fucking ass to bits. And it's like, what the fuck? It's honestly insane. It really is. Right, let's stop the offensive for now, because I actually want to see what the fuck is going on here. We've managed to reach Stalingrad, so before anything else continues, I'm going to go ahead and just take the city. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do! Oh! Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I wanted you to stop attacking. Why would I not want you to... Why? Yeah, of course I would want you to stop attacking. I wanted you to stop attacking. That's why I fucking asked you to stop attacking. Kyiv is not going to collapse. Why can this game not do the most basic of things? Anyway, to be fair, on the end of the day, we will come back to Hoi4 to kill some time. If you mean kill some time by kill an entire day, then yes, but no. I usually tend not to play Hoi4 outside of when I really need to, because to be perfectly honest, this game just lasts far too long for me. It's not like when I was younger when I had like an entire day that I could burn. I actually have responsibilities and I have things to do. Hence why Hoi4 day by day has also been quite on and off recently. I've got Coolidge. I don't have a job yet, but you know. It's weird to think that I'm part of the Hoi4 community, I'm not gonna lie. I've never really liked thinking that I'm part of it. Not just because I don't really like the actual thing, but also just because I just never really found the reason to think about it like that. But I mean... Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of rambling here because I'm thinking of bit of Steel at the moment, you know, when he was talking about how he was so happy that YouTube had worked because that meant he could spend time with his child. That was wholesome. That was wholesome. I do like the Hoi4 community in some respects. We all collectively, metaphorically at least, shed a tear for British Steel in that moment. Like, I don't watch his content. I don't honestly care for it that much. I do think it's good. Like, the videos that I have watched are actually pretty decent. But I will say that the Hoi4 community's best aspect is probably the case that it is quite... It loves its creators. I feel more support from the Hoi4 community than I do from the fucking YouTube community, which is really saying a lot. Right? And when I say YouTube community, I mean from YouTube, which is, you know, a bit fucking sad if you ask me. Either way, though, I do like the Hoi4 community. Right? There are parts of it that I genuinely cannot stand, but that's just kind of how I am with a lot of fandoms. I've been in a couple of fandoms, and the ones that I've been in are mostly, yeah, I like them, apart from a couple of aspects that I fucking despised with every fibre of my being. And yeah, I will say that that is just a big aspect of Hoi4. But its community isn't half bad. Right? It isn't great. I do think that it's very much like, oh Christ. Alright, it is not perfect, and it's not really good, but at the end of the day, it could be a lot worse. I like Hoi4's community. As a whole, I would say that I do like their community. I don't think it's the best, I don't think it's the greatest, or whatever. But as a community, I think we can all agree that, you know, it has its shortcomings, but as a whole, it's pretty good, actually. It may not be my favourite, but, you know, that's not really saying a lot, because I haven't really been in any fandoms, to be honest. And outside of those, I don't really care for being in fandoms. I never really have, to be honest. Right, I find fandoms as quite a bit of a waste of time. How do you... Oh. Okay, how do you have oil? Oh. But I find, I do find them as quite a bit of a waste of time to me. They're fun. They're nice. They're nice. It's a nice community, but I do find them quite weird. I don't personally like them. Right, sure, I don't mind all... sure, they're not bad. It's just, you know, I don't really like them all that much. Especially when you get to memes and whatnot, and all that other shit that they decide to do. It's like, that's kind of the moment where it just kind of dies for me. Irvin's song about defending of Moscow when Soviets are fallen is quite sad, to be honest. Oh yeah, yeah, March of the Defenders. I haven't got my headphones on. I've not had them on the entire time. I really cannot stand Hoi4's soundtrack. I'm sorry. But yeah. And yeah, Hoi's community is great, both in the English and Russian side. That's honestly the thing that you just kind of find. Honestly, I find that a lot. Yeah. The good parts of communities are good. The bad parts of communities are fucking horrendous. Anyway, let us continue. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get a bridge that can allow me to make a large-scale encirclement. But I just cannot find a location to break. That neck is really fucking strong, and I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to crack it. Oh, fuck off. Are you kidding me? But, yeah. Fucking front! Oh my god, it's so thin. God. It is so thin, it's not even funny, man. Message from France. Fuck off! Thank you, Britain! Yes! What in the jelly bean loving fuck happened here? Oh, wait a minute, 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 wait. Hang on, hang on, hang on. We might actually be able to pull this off. Hang on a second. Come on, you sack of bastards. I will fucking destroy you to the end of the earth if you make this. Come on. Come on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Come 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 on. Yes! Yes! Oh, they've effectively pulled out. Wow. Yeah! Alright, to be fair, that encirclement is very small, but you know what, I'll take it. Alright, an encirclement is encirclement, okay? I'm not going to complain. Alright, anyway, I had a headache every time I listened to Hoi4's soundtrack instead of random YouTube video while playing the game. I just get really bored when I'm not listening to YouTube videos while playing Hoi4, or EU4 for that matter. Although, I will give EU4 this. As much as I do not love that game as much as I do Hoi4, its soundtrack fucking slaps. Either that, or I am just sick of hearing Hoi4's soundtrack after hearing it for 3,500 hours straight. Probably that one. How low is your wall support? It's actually lower. It's actually higher than mine. Okay, shit. Oh, this is gonna be painful. Oh my god, we've been invading for a year now. Just kill me already. All right, we've suffered 500,000 casualties. They've suffered 1.8 million. Fuck me. Oh, this is going to take a while. Right. Anyway, but the majority of the Soviet Air Force has been destroyed, and with that, a good chunk of their army has gone with it. It's not crippling, but, you know, it's still a large encirclement. And there you go. Kyiv has died. Well, it's... Well, actually, in this time period, it is Kiev, because it's Russian. Well, it's Russian. Well, it's not really Russian. It's a Russian empire pretending to be a union. And it says, yeah, no, this is Kyiv. But it's Kiev, because it's Russian pronounced. Because, yes. God, it's a lot more complicated. Anyway, but, Kiev has died! Christ, that is painful. Get these forces out of here. Get out of here! Let's go! Sevastopol has died! Yes! Oh, man, you cannot imagine the joy. I will say that I do like just how undersupplied you get in the fucking Caucasus. It is pretty damn realistic, all things told, because logistics in the Caucasus pretty much don't fucking exist. You know, actually, I've been meaning to play Gary Grigsby's All in the East, actually. I've been wanting, I bought it like a year ago, but I've never really touched it because of just how fucking complicated it is. But I have heard it's fucking phenomenal, and honestly, it looks it. Alright, Japan has now declared war on the Philippines. Ooh. We're nearly at Stalingrad. Our lines are fucking overstretched to high heavens. We've encircled them. Yes! Encirclement number 18,000. God damn, this front line looks beautiful. Anyway. Jesus, what is this clusterfuck of states looking like, bro? What the hell happened here? I'm probably just going to give all of this territory to Ukraine eventually. Or when I can, because it just cleans up the thing and makes it easier to look at. Easier to understand as well, to be honest. Drive! There's a gap! Go! Go, my pretty... What the fuck happened here? Okay, guys, you ready for this epic... Well, actually, let me first destroy these forces here. Let me destroy these forces, and then I'm going to launch a full-scale offensive across the front, designed to just flat-out destroy everything. Anti-Comintern pack. I think that's a bit late for that, mate. Just maybe. Just a smidge. Keep going. Yes. Right. Let's go on a full-scale offensive. You ready, boys? Let's go! Oh! Jesus Christ, this is fucking painful. Yeah, I forgot the Caucasus need their own air force. There is a part of me that prefers tactical bombers for that reason, because although they are very short ranged, Because although Cass is extremely powerful, it's also very short-ranged. Because of that, it just sucks in general. For the HRE, what the fuck is that shit, bruv? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. For HRE, let's go! Boop! Oh, baby! We have shattered the Soviet lines. There is nothing left. Until there's another Soviet army, but we don't need to worry about that because that doesn't exist. Yay! Anyway, the Caucasus is on the verge of collapse. The Stalingrad. Oh, Jesus, let's just not look at that. Yeah. See, this was what I was expecting from day 1. No, from day 20 maybe, but fuck me. Synthetic rubber, modified government, industrial. What the fuck happened? What? What part of your plan? What part of your plan said to do that? Baku has died! Yep! Earlier today, German forces... I am fucking starving. I need to eat something. Earlier today, German forces successfully occupied the city of Baku. A vital strategic objective in their war against the Soviet Union. Located on the shores of the Caspian Sea, the city is the key of the Caucasus, and many of its oil fields are beyond, i.e., Germany's having a stroke apparently, are sure to benefit the German war effort. Capture put Germany in a position to expand the war to the Middle East and even India. No, we're not doing that. Historically, that would never have happened either, because the Germans did not give a flying fuck about India. Right? They just never did. How many tanks? I've still got tanks? What the shit? That's insane. I'm actually shocked at that. I didn't think I'd still have. I didn't think I'd still have them, honestly. There you go. Soviet lines are collapsing. Pretty soon we will be able to meet the character known as MIGUI. Well, I really should not be making a joke about that. Fucking hell. Because, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it. And guess what? The fucking Japanese are justifying on me. I forgot they did that. Great. They are... Yeah, you are at war with them then. Fucking hell. I don't know. Why the hell? Did I misclick on chat? I did! Oh my god! Oh my lord, I'm stupid. Anyway. Yeah, that was definitely not my proudest moment. I've actually done that more than once before. I've done that so many times in this game that it's actually kind of incredible that I keep making that mistake, to be honest. Anyway. Let's destroy them. Oh my god. Stalingrad still hasn't even gotten close to being captured. The center is really starting to fall back, and I mean, yeah, really, I think one of my problems of it being that my forces are just in a what? But yeah, my biggest problem at the moment is just a case of I'm just consistently sucking asshole. In the center and the north are making a good amount of progress. In the south, not so much. Biblically accurate Stalingrad battle. Yeah. In real life, it was about, what, 6 months? It was like from September? September to fucking February of 1942 and 3. Honestly, honestly, I never really cared for the city, actually. I never really cared for the battle itself. Sure, I did care about it. I was once a commie boo. But, honestly, I never really sat down and thought, wow, this is really powerful. And, in fact, actually, that just kind of... That's actually fallen out of favour. I've actually started looking at it more cynically. But that's a whole nother discussion. The fall of Stalingrad. Advancing German spearheads have seized Stalingrad, Stalin's namesake on the banks of the Volga. After finding their way through the ruined Stalingrad tractor factory and seizing the strategically vital Mariavich heights, the Germans have forced the last Soviet defenders across the Volga to the eastern shore. According to unconfirmed reports, holdouts from the Red Army fighting together with partisans have retreated into sewers and basements to continue their struggle. Yep, that's actually just a switch of what happened in real life. After Germany was encircled, the last remaining pockets of forces basically hid in basements and whatnot, just to hide from the Soviets and try to survive. No German wanted to be captured by the Soviets. No one. Alright, and they would show why in 1945. Anyway, Moscow is currently being fought over now. A brutal battle taking place. But yeah, we've got this in the bag. Now it's just time to continue pushing all the way to the fucking Urals. I'm still justifying on the Swiss, may I add. Well, Paul's got captured in that battle. He did. He got captured, and yeah. He says that Paul, this to his death, basically said, oh no, but they surprised us. And I was like, no the fuck they didn't. Alright. They didn't. Alright, I honestly really doubt that they did. Just came in here to say that traffic cones suck and buckets are better than headwear. And I'm gone now. Oh god, fuck it. Yeah, I think the zombies would I think the zombies would agree with you there. Anyway, as we continue our fucking advance eastward, Hitler realizes that this is not going to be as easy as he fucking imagined. Yep! At dawn today, German panzers smashed through hastily erected barriers on the streets of Moscow, and half-tracks were seen unloading panzer grenadiers on Red Square. Thick, billowing smoke from many of the fires raging in the suburbs could be seen rising into the air as German infantry stormed the Kremlin. Grenades and flamethrowers were reportedly needed to fight stubborn NKVD holdouts intent on defending every inch of the complex. The Russian capital is now in German hands and has been left a burning ruin. Unconfirmed reports indicate Lenin's embalmed corpse was safely evacuated east. Finally! Moscow is mine. At last! No, my city has fallen. Oh, and it's only gonna get worse for you, motherfucker. It's only gonna get worse from here. Yeah, so now we just need to continue pushing. I'm just praying that it's not really that bad. Really, actually, because of this, actually, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to go boop. And there you go. Because, honestly, I can do all of this myself now. The Soviet army is so weak and I have pretty much complete domination over it. There you go, Leningrad. Ho ho. Now that Leningrad is mine, it's now time to continue moving all the way fucking east. Just keep pushing east. Just keep pushing east, pushing east, pushing east. Okay? Eventually, the Soviets will be outran and they'll be destroyed, and everyone, well, the Germans will celebrate. I'm not sure about anyone else. How many factories do I have? That's a lot. That's a shit ton. Why do I have so many more factories than usual? Jesus fucking Christ. Usually I have like 400 at most. And that's like the best game that I've ever had. Usually it just stops at like 400, like 250. I'm not going to lie, my line is a bit overstretched. But, fuck it. I'll send these forces over, why not? I'll wait. I'll send these forces back over once I need to invade Switzerland. There you go. There goes the Soviet Union. Wow, that is a massive gap in the lines. That isn't even funny how massive of a gap that is. I mean, the Soviets are suffering from the same problem, just further north. They have a massive gap in their lines in the north, and I have a massive gap in my lines in the south. Oh, the irony. Ugh. 79%. Gorky is now mine. Yippee. Now we just need to keep going. I forgot how painful the Soviets are without collab governments. Yeah. Trust me, if you have the ability to do collab governments, for the love of God, do them. Alright? Because seriously, I always neglect them due to the fact that I always eventually win. And I'm not really worried about speed as long as I eventually get victory. But just do them for fuck's sake, man. It's painful otherwise. And on top of being painful, it's not even worth it. Because it's just like, oh, look at me. You saved 5 military factories for the entire game. And in return, you fucking have to invade the Soviets until the 20th until the fucking dawn of the fucking sun exploding. Anyway, now that my logistics have gotten somewhat better, it's started to speed up again. And now with my improved, well, kind of improved logistics and all that jazz, can continue pushing east. Fucking hell, 87%! I really should have done a collab government. I'm not even going to lie. I really should have. But hey ho, I didn't. now I've got to suffer. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Fucking decrypted. The good news is that the Greeks are now helping by fucking naval invading Archangelsk. Because, yes. You can tell that I've just lost all of my energy. This was meant to be a quick fucking in and out stream. Alright, I was thinking to myself, this stream would be, what, an hour tops? Yeah, I could do that. And no, man. My god. It went from fucking an hour to 3.5. And guess what? We ain't even finished. Because we still need to invade Switzerland and Finland. Kill me. At least the Soviets are collapsing faster than they usually do. Adventure for 20-minute adventure, you say? Yeah. 20-minute adventure, you say? No, it's you. It's not your, it's you. You tried. Precipitation of trophy, here you go. God. Justification. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Right, come back home you go, motherfuckers! Boop! Now we have less forces on the front, but more supply. I'm okay with that trade-off, honestly. I really am. Oh, wow. Oh! Jesus Christ. Finally, a 5-hour-long fight with Swiss begin. No, they've been buffed significantly since like 1.11, so this is actually not going to be that easy. Also, I just noticed the name Middle Africa. What the fuck is that about? Central Africa Unity. No, must have read it. Yeah, I probably did. Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, right, back to oh my god. So, yeah, the situation went from bad to, oh shit, in an instant. Honestly, it's incredible. It's just fucking... Yeah, let's just save the airfield first. Let's save West Germany first, actually, and then we'll save everything else. Es ist verschwunden, wenn uns ist das Schaf aus Fleisch. Ist ein Schaf aus Oh, they've captured the oh, wait, no, I disabled the Maginot. Yes, Freddy, you're a fucking genius! Oh, I'm a fucking genius. I deleted the Maginot line. Oh, thank the Lord. I think I would have actually killed myself if I had to fight them through the fucking Maginot line. I really would have. Right. There is not enough words to explain how painful that would have been. It is still incredibly painful nonetheless. Oh, fuck me, the fort! I forgot about those forts I fucking built. Incredible. Just incredible. It's truly impressive. Fucking hell. Just capture the fort line. There you go. Good fort. We've managed to capture the city of Geneva. Holy shit, guys. Holy shit, you guys. We've managed to capture the fort lines. Let's see if I can cut off the entire army within Italy. That'd be hilarious. What is going on here? Oh wow, we actually managed to cut them off. What the fuck? Holy shit. Neat. Oh, this is gonna be. Oh no! Oh no! There you go. That's more like it, baby. I will say this, I do like the fact that Hoi4's music isn't copyrighted. Like, seriously, I've never been copyright struck for playing their music. Not once, which is really fucking nice, actually, because it means I can actually keep this music on. I'm not gonna lie, actually, I appreciate that, because it's like, it's one of the few bloody games that doesn't have copyrighted music. Right? And at the very least, at the bare minimum, at the fucking least, at least it tells you. It may, at least, I mean, at the least, I think it should tell you, because, like, I know this other game called Ultimate Admiral Dreadnought. It's a fucking brilliant game, by the way. I'd absolutely recommend it, but, it's also one of those games, and it tells me, from the beginning, oh yeah, by the way, mate, it is copyrighted, this. So, if you make any video or live stream with it, then you need to mute the music, because otherwise you will just be flagged for copyright. And I appreciate that shit, I really do, because it's like, I get to now know, oh, cool. I don't have to worry about if the music is copyrighted, I just know from the get-go. It's just appreciated, okay? I wish more games did that more often. I also forgot that Torino has a fucking level 10 fort. German engineering, am I right? Central Mosque, all of these aren't needed anymore. Just bomb them into the Stone Age. How many casualties have I suffered? Against the Swiss. Oh wow, I've actually only suffered 100,000. That's actually a lot better than I was anticipating. God, these casualties are fucking abysmal, man. Anyway, the rate in the Soviet Union is also... Oh, neat. We've actually captured Murmansk. Good. Come on, Soviets. You know you want to die. Oh my god! Just die, please. Please, just die. You fucking wanker. Didn't Swiss need to be taken fully? Yes. Oh god! Oh. Just kill me now, please. Please, I'm begging you. Just do it. Oh god. Right, we're going to fucking stop attacking for now. We're going to stop putting our allies there. There you go. Now that we've got good supply, finally. Holy shit, guys. We're now going to start our own small offensives just to kind of break it open and just cause a collapse. No, we aren't. No, we're just gonna have to infinitely attack. That's all. That's all we can really do. Just infinitely attack and pray it works. Well, the Soviets, it's similar, but but they aren't the most fortified position on Earth. Japan is doing really terribly, actually. Like, this is actually pretty shit, Japan. Like, come on. Oh, yeah, it's 1942. Never mind. I was thinking it was like... I don't know why I thought for a second, like, oh, wow, it's like 20 years into the war. Into, like, all of this. Why is it so bad? And it's like, ah. Because it's literally only been, like, 3 weeks in the game. My only real chance is to break them down very quickly, so I'm just going to withdraw these forces for now. Right, because I really only have one shot, and that is to just destroy them in an instant, really. How many tanks do I not have? I mean, we have more than enough in stockpile. It's just getting the tanks to the field is a fucking other question entirely. I can conditionally surrender to them. Right, I can't. Well, I could, but yeah, I'm not willing to because it isn't. It's Switzerland. Like, come on. No, they aren't. No, you aren't. Kyrov. Fuck you, Kyrov. No one likes Kyrov. Also, why that button doesn't work in the game? I think it's entirely meant for multiplayer. So people like me and you, who are completely alone, don't have a use for it. I'm kidding. But I think it's meant for multiplayers, which makes it effectively useless because no one uses it. No one uses it in multiplayer or single player. Okay, so I'm in a bit of a fucking pickle here because on one hand, no, just grab the French. Just grab the French and just grab the British and just send these forces over to the Soviet Union. We're not in a pickle, we're just not fucking thinking straight because I'm just fucking dying at this point. Has Kyrov been captured? I don't even know what... Yes, it has. Yes. Stop thinking you can win, Soviets! Ah! Switzerland is deciding to be a real bitch and a half, because they decided to do that. Actually, that's an idea. Put my entire army group in the north and let them take as much as they wish. Because I'm thinking, why not? If I can't fucking take them out, then I might as well try to break through their north. Right, the goal will be basically let them invade Italy while attacking their north and basically break them in two. I'm a genius. Yeah, leave Italy. Who needs pizza anyway? I do. I fucking love pizza. I don't think you understand just how much I love pizza. Pizza is fucking heaven. Oh my god, please, just die! I am begging you! I am terrified that this is what's gonna happen in day by day. Like, the Soviets will just never die, and I'm just gonna be stuck in this war where I just wanna fucking... Oh my god. And it will just be agony. It will just be fucking agony for like 19 years. And then after all of that, it'll end, and we all know who wins, but it'll be like, what was the fucking point of that shit? It might actually be the thing that stops Hoi4 day by day, in all honesty. Which pizza you prefer? My favourite type of pizza, right, is, pepperoni. Absolutely. I love pepperoni. Pepperoni, oh my god, pepperoni. Oh. But the problem is that I've got no fucking money at the moment, so I can't get pizza. I'm gonna actually, you know what? Yeah, I can do that. I can ask Mum to take me to Asda so we can get pizza. Devilish. But yeah, pepperoni is by far my favourite. Margarita's pretty good, which is cheese. Chicken and pepperoni is slept on so fucking badly, it's not even funny. Chicken as a whole on pizza is slept on a great deal. I fucking love chicken. I don't think you understand just how much I love chicken. Alright. Family meeting plus pizza, let's go. Yeah. My dad's in fucking Brazil at the moment, and my mum is here. My sister is just nowhere to be fucking seen. Okay, she is home, but she's at my dad's at the moment. Never heard about chicken on pizza before. It's not really unpopular. I don't really understand how you haven't heard of that before. It's pretty damn popular, to be honest. I mean, I have it. It's a type that we have at my the place where I get pizza. That's a really racist joke I've just thought of, but Jesus Christ, I don't even know if it'd be funny, actually. You're allowed to make a... Here's the thing I've noticed, right? You're allowed to make a racist joke as long as it's actually funny. Right? That's the difference between an offensive joke and an offensive comment. You're allowed to make an offensive joke as long as it's actually a funny joke. If it's not funny, then no one wants to hear it because, well, it's just an offensive comment at that point. But if it's funny, then no one really minds. Oh my god, just die! Please! No! Seriously, please, seriously, don't do that to me. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. For the fucking love of all that is holy and Jesus Christ himself. Don't do this to me. Alright, I would never live this down. I would never live this down. Alright, I'm begging you, please. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I am begging you. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Okay, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this to me. 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 Don't fucking do this to me. I would never live this down if that happened. If they managed to encircle me and destroy my forces within the Alps while I'm in the fucking Alps, that would be the greatest embarrassment I've ever suffered. Oh my god! Please, please, I am begging you. I'm begging you, please, 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 please. What the fuck is going on here, seriously? Come on, Russia. Come on, Soviets. You know you want to die. Oh my god. Just kill me now, please. They're about to capture Sicily, may I add. There could be a very real possibility that they captured the two Sicilies, which would be an embarrassment and a half, let me tell you. But with the collapse, no, actually it's over. It's over. It's so over for them. With the collapse of the Swiss Alps and the Swiss country itself, and now that their army is so spread thin, it's over. Come on. Come on. Don't capitulate to the fucking two Sicilies. Don't do that. There you go. We saved the two Sicilies. Yippee. Now Switzerland. The rest of Switzerland is going to be fairly easy to crush, as most of it isn't even in Switzerland itself, which is a fucking line I don't really get to say a lot. But yeah. For the most part, though, it's over for Switzerland. It is so over for them. Soviets, can you please just die already? Alright, it has been far too long. Alright, the war is over. There is nothing you can do. I'm also going to start justifying on oh, fucking hell, that really made me lightheaded. Oh, I should have done that. Oh, I should have done that! Jesus! Come on. Come on. It was nearly there. Nearly there. It's really the thing I find funny is Switzerland doesn't really surrender. Switzerland just kind of eventually turns to a peace deal screen. Well, my hope is basically capture this, and then once this has all been destroyed, I can send these forces up to Finland. There you go, Switzerland is done. Oh, that's nice. Fuck me. Right. So, the main part of the Holy Roman Empire has now been fully done. But we're not quite finished just yet, because I still need to invade Finland. The last bit of the Holy Roman Empire. At this point, I'm just disrespecting the Soviet Union at this point. Because, like, oh my god, the amount of fucking other wars I'm starting while I'm fighting them is hilarious. I also want to just mention, this is all for the, like, 6 states and the Baltic states. Like, 4 or 5 states within the Soviet Union, and then, like, the Baltic states. And that's it. That's all this war was about. Right? It's the most anticlimactic war you'll ever fucking see, because it was like, you know, it was like the most... It was the most ridiculous war you'll ever see, honestly. I don't even know how else to put it. Okay, you know what, just go for it. Go for it, baby! Yes! Yeah, wow, okay, that's really not doing that well. Go on. But fucking hell, Finland. Fucking hell, Finland! Jesus! Fucking, what the hell did they buff them with? Steroids? Jesus Christ, man. When they say they buffed Finland, they aren't meaning it lightly. Jesus. Bevinton. Vetten. Right, anyway, back to this fucking bullshit. Or how that thing for World War II is called. Yeah, I don't know, man. Why is this portrait so fucking terrifying? Seriously. Anyway. Finland! So, you have decided to invoke the wrath of the German Reich. No. How dare you fight for your survival? How dare you? So very rude of you. You must be punished for that. As the Soviet Union, oh my god, just die already! Please! You don't have an army, you have nothing! Just die! Please! Please, I beg you. Yes! Oh! Fuck you! I hate you! Oh, fuck me. Oh, finally! Fucking kill me. And you want it all for that trouble? All for that trouble. That's it! That's all I wanted! Every time I'm in this peace deal, my computer gets louder. Like, I am not exaggerating. Right, now that all of that's done, we're now just going to select all. And... yeah. Cool. Oh my god, fuck me. Holy shit. shit. That was painful. That was legitimately painful. But we're not fucking done yet. No. Because we still have Finland. Imagine just taking 6 states and then leaving the Soviets alone. Honestly, if they had been easier to conquer, then I would have. But because they weren't, well, I decided to just take all of it instead. Right, anyway, now that my army is stuck everywhere... Oh, what have I just done? Shut the fuck up, Freddy! Yes, I know, you're fluffy. No, I'm not gonna pat your head. If you're curious who Freddy is, he's my cat. I know, but Daddy has to commit genocide. Anyway, right. Futile measure. Oops. Right. You know, now that I'm looking at it, actually, no wonder why this fucking game was so difficult. My most powerful army wasn't even on the fucking front half the time. Anyway. There. Quick stream my fucking ass. Jesus. How long have I been streaming? 4 hours. Oh, God. Oh, my God. It was meant to be a quick stream. It was meant to be a quick 1 hour stream. I'd go in, I'd leave, everyone would be like, yay. And then, you know. And I didn't fucking give them the damn it to me. Sure. But it was meant to be fucking quick. It was meant to be fucking easy, and then it turned into that. I mean, it was easy for the majority of it. Like, to be honest, it was fucking piss easy for, like, all of it, but, like, you know, the invasion of the Soviet Union. And Finland has now capitulated. Yippee. If I'm not wrong... Nope. Actually, that's too much. There you go. Done! We're fucking done! Oh my god! Done. It's over. Oh shit. Oh wait, no. What the fuck does that do? Oh yeah. Message retracted. What happened? Yay! But there you go. There. We did it. Oh, shit. Shit a fucking brick. That was surprisingly difficult. I'm gonna now screenshot that and put that onto Hoi4 and be like, yeah, this is what I did when I tried to recreate, like, a major... excuse me. But this is now the borders of the greater German Holy Roman Empire. We're done. We're done. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave the stream here. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it if you stuck all the way through. And, yeah, holy shit. Okay, see ya.